So today we are going to work with the SQL Server developer related scenarios. Basically, SQL Server we have different roles. I mean, we can play different roles in SQL Server, developer role and DBA role. This is pure development training. So in this we are going to work with different development related activities like creating tables in the same way, working with commands, working with programs, working with queries, stored procedures. These are all we are going to perform. So coming to next scenario. Basically, what is this SQL server? SQL server is RDBMS database. Right. It is used to perform, when used to store different types of data. Data means what? Information. So why we are going to store information? Because of future usage purpose, we are going to store data. So if I'm discussing like this, you cannot understand what is the purpose. That's why I'm going to take some example. So based on that example, you can easily understand so what type of scenarios we are going to use these databases. For example, you go to maximum projects in real-time environment. They contain different scenarios like this. Application layer and database layer. Okay, Nani? So this is application layer and this is database layer. See, generally you are working with real-time environment means real-time project means some users will be there, end users like this, right? So here end users are going to interact with application layer. So through application, they're going to store data in the form of databases. Basically, application layer means it is just like user interface. So it is only for what? User interaction purpose, right? So, for example, you take banking sector. In banking sector, suppose you want to open bank account, right? And so online account you want to open. So generally what happens, there's some application will be there, like account opening form will be there. So you're going to fill that form with your personal information. After that, that information is going to, you're going to click on that OK button in that form. So that information is going to store in the database, right? Because this form, whatever the application or form you are using, that form cannot store any type of data. That is only for what? User interaction purpose, right? That form is only for user interaction purpose. That form cannot store any type of data. So ultimately, where the data is going to store means that data is going to store in the form of databases. That is the purpose of. Tell me, Maheshi, any question, please? Any questions? So now, after opening form, all of you, can you see my screen? If anybody cannot see screen, let me know. I hope everybody can see my screen. Check your connection once, okay? I think you minimize the screen, check it. So coming to next scenario, for example, you opened a bank account. After opening bank account, you're going to perform transactions in our account. So transactions means deposits, withdrawals, online transfers. So these are all comes under transactions, right? And now you, in the beginning, you opened account means what you did, you inserted data into database, right? After that, you're going to perform transactions means data is going to modify, right? Right? And data is going to modify, no doubt. So These RDBMS databases are purely comes under OLTP databases, online transaction process. Okay, no? OLTP databases, online transaction process databases. In the same way, volatile databases. Volatile means anytime you can connect it to database and you can perform modifications. So not only for data storage purpose, in the same way, data modifications purpose also, we are going to use these databases, right? So that is the purpose of databases. Of course, here you can ask some other questions. Why we are going for databases? Because we have file system also, right? You can store data in the form of files because cost cutting. Why you are going for databases? See, when we are working with the databases, we need some scenarios like security. You have to provide security. In the same way, performance also. Performance means what? Speed, accessing speed of the database. Because if you cannot provide speed, accessing speed, then you're going to face a lot of issues because no client is going to work with you, right? And so accessing speed is really important for us. So security is well-known concept. And security means username, password kind of things will be there. So by using that, you can impose security. But along with the security, we also need performance. Performance means what? Speed, accessing speed. Okay. So these are really important scenarios we have. And coming to next scenario, if you're going for RDBMS databases, they can provide security in the same way, performance also. Right? And suppose you are working with the file system, for example, Excel files, Notepad files, WordPad files, Word files. So different types of files. Suppose you are working with file system, then you cannot provide security in the same way, performance also. So if you cannot provide security and performance, then who is going to work with our database? Tell me. Nobody. Right? So that is the reason why we are going for databases, why we are working with RDBMS databases to store different types of data. Coming to next scenario. Not only these things, RDBMS databases can go for more scenarios like a relation between data. In the same way, they can avoid null values and duplicate data. So these are all advantages of working with RDBMS databases. Okay. For example, you are working with some table and bank related data only. Let's take bank related data example. Right. Suppose in banking sector, we have some table, accounts table or customers table, whatever it. Right. And in that table, there is some column account number, bank account number column. Okay, now what is the column? Bank account number. So in bank account number column, can you go for duplicate data? And can you go for null values? No, you cannot maintain like that, right? So what to do then? Suppose in bank account number column, you don't want to allow duplicate data, you don't want to allow null values. So what? How we are going to deal this? For that, we are going to use some scenario called as constraints concept. In RDBMS databases, we have constraints. I think some of you heard about primary key. Suppose in an account number column, if you create primary key, then the column does not allow duplicate data in the same and null values. So that is the advantage of working with RDBMS databases. In the same way, I said like relation between tables. What is this table concept? First of all, so forget about relation. We'll discuss about relation concept later. But before that, what is this table? Why I'm talking about relation between tables? That concept is really important. See, in RDBMS databases, we can store data only in the form of table. There is no other facility. Right? And so we are going to store data in the form of tables only. So what table contains and what is relation? What is the advantage of creating relation between tables? I'll explain clearly now. Okay, na? Right? And so let's go for some picture here. By using picture, I'll explain those things. For example, here we have some tables like this. Okay, na? So what table contains column names and data will be there in the form of rows. That is table concept basically. Right. And so here we have, suppose this is product table. Suppose this is customer table. Right. And product table and customer. So now what are the columns available in product table? right? So what are the columns available in product table? Let's go for that. See now, product table, we have columns, for example, product ID, in the same way, product name, color of the product, and sales amount. So these are the columns available in this table. Right. So coming to next scenario, customer table. In customer table, we have customer ID and customer name and customer email and product ID. These are the columns available here. Okay. Right. So now the thing is, we have two different tables. We want to copy data from the tables. I mean, retrieve data extraction we want to do. Right. So generally, how we are going to copy data from the table? Select statement based on RDBMS. So select command we are going to use it. So here we have different tables like this product table and customer table. Okay, now. So now, how many tables you have there? Two tables. So you want to retrieve data from two different tables. So general scenario, you're going to write two different select statements. And even you can go for two different executions. So your problem is if you are going for multiple executions. Okay, Nandi? If you are going for multiple executions, burden will be more on your server. So you are going to face performance related issues. That is the problem. Right? And to avoid this problem, we are going to create relationship between these tables. How can you create relationship between tables? Because we have common column, right? And see this. So by using this common column concept, we can create relation between tables and based on that relation, by using same select statement. Right, and by using same select statement, we can extract data from different tables. So here what's happening, tell me, you are going to work with the less number of executions, right? And less number of executions means burden will be minimized on your server. So automatically performance of the database will be increased. So that is the reason why we are going for relation between tables. Suppose there is no relation between tables, you cannot do like this. You have to go for individual executions only, no doubt. So individual executions means you are going to face performance related issues because burden will be more. Right? And so this is the advantage of working with RDBMS databases. So different advantages we discuss: security, performance, relation between tables, perfect, what we call like the perfect solution for duplicate data and null values. So these are all advantages of working with this concept. Okay, and basically RDBMS is a theory pattern, relational database management system. It is theory part. So by using RDBMS theory, different companies developed their products. So SQL Server is from Microsoft Corporation, right? And SQL Server is from what? Microsoft Corporation. So these are the different things we have. Okay. And coming to next scenario, not only Microsoft SQL Server, we have different RDBMS products in the market. Right, and we have different RDBMS products in the market, like Oracle. In the same way, MySQL, MS SQL, Postgres SQL, Teradata, MS Access, right? And so these are all comes under RDBMS databases only. So maximum scenarios in real time. Nowadays in the market, we are working with Microsoft SQL Server or Oracle databases because these are familiar RDBMS databases in the market. Okay. So these are familiar RDBMS databases in the market. So because of that reason only, we have a lot of openings for SQL, Microsoft SQL, right? So these are really important scenarios. And coming to next step, what are the different roles can be played by the person who is perfect in SQL development? See, basically SQL developer is there, but along with SQL Server development, you can also apply for different scenarios like suppose you go for testing or any other programming like development activities, right? And in the same way, if you're going for data warehouse tools like Power BI, MSBI, Tableau, right? So even Python, different things. SQL queries knowledge is very much required. Even fresher openings also, right? And even fresher jobs openings also, they're asking for SQL related scenarios. So this is really important thing for us. And so these are all we are going to discuss in this training part. completely we are going to work out and coming to next scenario. This is not administration part. Administration means maintenance, because databases means we are going to work with different types of servers, and in servers we are going to maintain different types of databases, but it is not the maintenance task. Maintenance is different. The database administration part, that is comes under maintenance only, right? So here we have development activities only, like creating tables, working with commands, queries, stored procedure programs. These are all comes under development activities. So these things I'm going to discuss. And course content already uploaded to DURGASOFT website, and you can go to website and you can download it from there. So if you have any doubts or any concepts related scenarios, doubts you have, so you can discuss with me in the next session. All right. Okay. Na? So now tell me if you have any questions related to this training, please. Any questions, please?
Hello, sir. This is Charan.
Yeah, Charan, tell me.
Sir, can you please increase the speed, sir?
Class speed?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying.
So, are you fresher or are you having any experience?
Actually, I'm fresher only, sir.
Generally, freshers expects a slow narration. That's why I'm asking you, because training means different types of people will be there. Okay.
You are right, sir. But I'm just asking if it is possible. Okay. Otherwise, you can continue like this.
Okay. Any other questions? Anybody, please?
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Yeah, Subramaniam, tell me.
Yeah, sir. My question is, see, once we go through this course, will we be able to write the SQL queries?
Please speak a bit loud. We are unable to hear you.
Yeah. Once we go through this course, will we be able to write SQL queries efficiently?
Yeah, you can write.
And in Oracle, there is PLSQL also involved, right? So,
yeah.
In SQL Server, is there also programming in SQL involved? And will are you going to cover that also?
Yes, we have programming in PSQL.
Okay, and are you going to cover that part also?
Yes.
Like SQL.
That's why I requested all of you to download course content. If you download course content, you'll get full clarity. Okay, na?
Yeah. One more question, sir. Are the topics in Oracle SQL and SQL Server same? And I mean the concepts. There is
not completely, somewhat same.
Okay.
Right. Balakrishna Reddy, SQL Server DBA different here. Development means the demo whatever I given today. DBA means administration support role. Okay, na? Right.
So in this course, you are going to cover stored procedure views and functions, right?
Functions, so stored procedures, so triggers, so cursor program, exception handling. These are the things will be covered.
Okay. How many days you're going to take for the theory classes, sir?
Theory means I did not get.
Theory means
regular classes. You're asking about regular classes?
No. Introduction and creating tables like that.
Creating table means that's not theory, practical only, right? Okay, now. So working with commands, queries, programs, stored procedures means that will not consider. I mean, we cannot consider them as theory. That is completely practical part only, right?
Okay. And for the queries, how many days it will take, sir?
That queries complete course takes 5 weeks. Complete course.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Sir.
Right. Tell me.
Sir, it is going to help for learning Synapse also, sir.
Synapse is a different scenario, right? Synapse,
No.
what is Synapse? Azure Data Warehouse.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes, I know that, sir. But I'm asking where indexes. I think they are also clustered index, maybe similar to related to this, right, sir?
In Azure Synapse, do we have indexes concept?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But not maybe not related to. I mean, not like this. I think, but there are clustered index and like that. There are indexes also.
Really? Have you created indexes in Azure Synapse, Charan?
I never created. I just saw distributions, and I mean there are distributions, sir, round robin, and those distributions are there. Along with that, type of index are also there, sir. Clustered index, clustered column index, and
Azure SQL or Azure Synapse?
and heap index. I think there are 3 indexes.
You're talking about Azure SQL or Azure Synapse?
Azure Synapse, sir. I mean, there is any relation? I'm asking. That's it, sir. That's it.
That is cloud-based environment, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
This is on-premises.
Okay. I mean, SQL DB is also there in cloud, also, right, sir?
Yeah, it is there. But this training only.
I understood. I understood that, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
No issue.
Anybody, any questions, please?
Sir, program, I mean, queries, writing queries is similar to, I mean, on-prem and cloud. There is no change, right, sir? I mean, no difference, right?
Because I don't know much about cloud. I never worked with cloud. So
Okay.
that's why. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Right.
And Sir Bala here.
Tell me, Bala.
I'm from finance background with 6 years of experience. Is there a possibility of getting into the company with as a fresher?
Fresher, not about your background, your education passed out. Okay, now.
Okay.
So fresher means 2020, 2021, 2022, generally maximum 2021, 2022 passed outs will be considered as freshers. Okay.
But finance experience will be considered.
Sorry.
But I'm from finance background, right? That
Finance
experience.
background, okay, but fresher opening means latest passed outs only, right, Balkrishna?
Yeah, I agree that. But because I'm asking, I'm from finance background. Is there a possibility of getting into any of the company?
See, one thing is important. All software engineers are not coming from technical background. Okay, no?
Yeah.
So I think half of the software engineers are coming from non-technical background only. BTech people or MBA people or degree people, bachelors, right? The only scenario is your practical knowledge. How you're going to practice, how you're going to do hard work, how you're going to learn the things. So that is going to decide it. Okay, na?
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Right. Yeah. Anybody, please? Any questions?
Hi, sir. This is Server.
Yeah, Server Khan, tell me.
Sir, I completed my graduation in 2018, and then there was gaps. Okay, and then I completed my MCA in 2022, sir. So will it be difficult to get me a job, sir?
Well, that depends. Yeah, the type of questions I cannot predict on because that depends on market. Okay,
Yeah, sir. Generally, it's will it be difficult, sir? And just
see, nothing is difficult in IT industry when you are perfect in subject, right, sir?
yes, sir.
Do some hard work. Better to learn everything in depth of the subject, then definitely you're going to get the job.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Anybody? Any questions?
Sayed sir. Hi sir.
Sayed, you attended my previous demo, right? Last week demos, right, Sayed?
Yes sir, I attend, but due to some personal reason I left.
Tell me.
Sir, do we have a course of Oracle DBA?
I don't know, yeah. Better to call DURGASOFT training team. They will give you better information.
And how many?
They have DBA trainer, but I'm not sure.
Okay, sir. And one more thing. How many days do we conduct this demo for this classes?
Demo also we have to consult with the training team only. I mean, we have to check with training team only.
Okay, fine, sir.
Okay, now.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any questions, please?
Yeah, one more thing, sir. Is SSIS and SSRS also covered? Generally?
That is different. That is MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence. Different training that is.
It's purely aimed, now this course is purely aimed at server developer, right?
Only SQL Server development.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay, na?
Yeah, fine.
Right then. Okay, right, all of you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Yeah.